Hey, good morning, High Tech. Welcome to our special edition of the live stream. Um, we got a special occasion here to recognize one of our students. With me this morning is senior Brian Liu. And yesterday I found out that Brian received a perfect score of 150 on the AMC test. So, congratulations, Brian, on this achievement. You want to unmute yourself there?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So let me. You can keep yourself unmuted, Brian. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions there.
Right.
So I heard. No, listen. Someone told me that you got a perfect score sophomore year. Is that true?
Yeah.
You did. How did I not know that?
I don't know.
You
I
didn't
probably
share
did.
all the time I talked to you, and you never told me that.
Whoops.
All right. Well, then I was gonna say that this was the first time at High Tech anyone got a perfect score, but this the second time. And sophomore year, did you do the AMC 12?
Yeah.
You did. All right. You got a perfect score then, but not last year as a junior, huh?
Yeah. Last year I got a one wrong.
You got one wrong. Okay. And then this year, another perfect score. Well, listen, that's a major accomplishment. And I just want to say, as the principal of High Tech, Brian, I'm really proud of you. I know how hard you work. I know you're involved in that Lehigh math group, and I know you're very involved with math competitions. And let me ask you, when you got the perfect score sophomore year, and again this year, was there a sense of satisfaction?
Yeah, I guess I would have I guess I was obviously happier that I got the perfect score as opposed to not getting the perfect score.
All right.
Yeah, so I was quite happy with that.
All right. Good. Well, listen, I know your two sisters, Selena and Emily, who both went here, and they're at MIT right now. And I know your mom and dad. And the nice thing, Brian, about you and your family really is you're very bright. Like I said, your two sisters at MIT, and I know you've got accepted early at MIT. But you're also very humble. You're just a regular high school student, very humble, and yet you've had some major accomplishments, mathematically speaking. Talk to me too about now. I know your publicist and manager Albert Zhao reached out to me, and he told me that you're taking these tests, the TSTs, to qualify for the International Math Olympiad. Talk to me about those tests and what that is.
Yeah, so they're like a sequence of tests that well, there's like this whole series of tests that you have to take, right? And then at the end of it, there's the TSTs, and then so they're like a more tests, like each 4.5 hours for the most part, and then 3 questions. And then so you just they take like the sum of your scores, and then the top 6 people are the team who go to the IMO each year.
Where is the IMO this year?
I think it's in Russia, but I'm not. So well, it's all virtual, so it's not anywhere actually, but I think yeah.
So you won't be traveling if you make it. All right. So you got to take these tests, and you said 4.5 hours for 3 problems, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's not like 2 + 2.
Yeah, they're difficult problems.
When you say they're difficult, that takes on a whole new meaning. All right, and now, so do they? So you have to qualify. So your goal is to qualify in the top 6 to make that team, right?
Yep.
And you have a good chance of doing that.
I'm not doing I'm like in the top 10 or so. Like if I do well on the next few tests, I have a chance, but we'll have to see. I don't know.
All right. Well, we wish you well on that, and again, congratulations on this perfect score for your second time. We also have here with us Mr. Malarkey, who runs the Math League and the math competitions. So first, Mr. Malarkey, what do you think about Brian's accomplishments?
It's awesome. As a sophomore, he was one out of 23 students worldwide who got a perfect score.
Wow.
They haven't come out with those results yet for this past year.
Okay, so we don't know how many this year got perfect scores. Wow. So talk to us. So you run the math competitions here at High Tech. So there's the AMC test. Most of the kids know about the AMC because we offered here in school. But then there's a series of tests after that. Talk about those in that sequence.
Right. So after the AMC, if students meet a certain score, they can qualify for the AMY. And then on the AMY exam, if they meet a certain score, they can qualify for the AMOs. And then some students qualify for math camp over the summer. And then from there, Brian went on and he got invited to participate in the TSTs. Brian, did I miss anything in there?
I think you got it all.
Okay. So the tests definitely get progressively harder. We usually have somewhere in the 20s of students who qualify for the AMY, and then from there, maybe 5 or 6 that qualify for the AMOs.
So I know yesterday when I was talking to you, you shared with me that, Brian had a perfect score, but we had a number of students who had some really good scores. Why don't you share that with us?
Yeah, we had 18 students this year who qualified for the next round for the AMY.
Wow.
We had Aditya Baireddy, Aditya Balachandran, David Chang, Shadmir Khan, Winston Lee, obviously Brian, Sai Vedagiri, Albert Zhao, Evan Chang, freshman Evan Chang, Michael Gao, Joy Gong, Varun Gupta, Amanda Lin, Kevin Liu, Andrew Wang, Rebecca Wang, and Ryan Wang. And we do have 2 students this year who got 1 wrong. That was Michael Gao and Aditya Balachandran. And coming in really close, freshman Evan Chang with a 141. So we got a lot of prospects.
Wow.
On the plate.
Yeah, wow. That's nice. So our farm system is working well. We got a lot of people in the hopper there.
Yeah, and I just want to point out that I thought it was really nice of Brian to attribute all of his success here at High Tech to Mr. Darby.
I heard that, Mr. Darby. Is that playing pickleball or what is it, Brian? How did Mr. Darby influence you?
He really helped with my learning of math.
All right. We got it here. We're multi-talented at High Tech. PE and math go together. All right. So I also have here Miss Kelly Harmon. She's representing the district. She's the director of curriculum. And I just have her here to congratulate Brian. So I'll give her a moment to do that.
Hi, Brian. Kelly Harmon, Director of Curriculum. I'm here representing the district, and I just want to say we are so proud of you. I cannot believe you are, well, sophomore year, you were the only person at High Tech to receive a perfect score. So impressive, and it's so nice to meet you, even if it is virtually. I'm also here not only just to congratulate Brian, but also to do my Feel Good Friday shout out. And this Feel Good Friday shout out goes out to Mr. Merlarkey today. I just want to say thank you so much for not only what you do for our students. I know you've mastered flipping the classroom and your students really appreciate that, but everything you do for your colleagues and for High Tech. I mean, you are a breath of fresh air. You're always sharing, technology hints via email. You lead professional development workshops. You are just a positive force in that building. So thank you so much for not only what you do for our students, but also for our staff. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that, just so you know, everybody, and Mr. Merlarkey, so Ms. Harmon contacted me this morning and said she wanted to do a Friday shout out for Mr. Merlarkey. I said, oh, well, it just so happens I'm doing a live stream today and he's going to be in it. So I killed 2 birds, 1 stone. She represented the district and she also be able to do that Friday shout out. So it wasn't just because you were in this, Dan. She actually contacted me unknowing that we were going to do this. So congrats, and I'll concur with her. I know, Dan, you're really good with technology. And I know you're willing to share that and help the staff. And also you're involved with the students, and you're also a really good judge at many of our events. So I know you got slighted at the lip sync and teachers' pets. So class advisors out there and club advisors, get Mr. Merlarkey involved. Actually, he's very funny, actually, as a judge. So I appreciate all, Dan, that you do here. Thank you.
Thank you. And if I could just point out one more thing that some students might not know about Brian. So Brian won, or he placed in a contest 2 years in a row called Who Wants to Be a Mathematician? And he won a couple $1,000s for himself and for the math department. And he got the math department some iPad Pros, which were great when we got them. But going virtually during a pandemic, I can't even imagine what the math department would be doing right now without those iPads. It's been huge.
Yeah, so we actually he won twice. We got $3,000 each time, so it's $6,000. And with that, we're able to buy the 12.9-inch iPad Pros and the 2nd generation Apple Pencil for all the math teachers. So we don't call them iPads, we call them Lou Pads in honor of Brian Liu. So Brian, you're having an influence here at High Tech on all our teachers, and hopefully you're an inspiration to other students with your accomplishments, and congratulations to you. We're hoping you make that Olympiad, the international team, and then good luck to you if you end up going to MIT. We wish you well, and we'll stay in touch with you. Again, congratulations. We're all proud of you.
Right, thanks.
All right, everybody, that ends our live stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you on Wednesday next week. Thanks.